Molta forza, that is a message for Alex Vidal, the Barcelona right-back who, of course, suffered a horrendous ankle injury, out for 5 months. So his Barcelona teammates wearing T-shirts in support of that. And Gabi and Iniesta, the two captains, are greeting each other before the game. We're almost set to go in a game which has such a huge effect, potentially, on the La Liga title race. An historic match as well. It's the last time that Atletico will play Barcelona here at this venue in La Liga. Remember, they could potentially meet in the Champions League. It's unlikely, though, with Barcelona 4-0 down against Paris Saint-Germain. So, as far as the home side are concerned, is this pretty much as strong as you're going to get for Atletico? And what's the one thing that Simeone needs to change to try and finally get this win over Barcelona, Marcelino? Because he's got the talent on the pitch, hasn't he?
Well, as it happens when you play the biggest teams, you need to use well your chances. If they are accurate in front of goal today, they have a big chance. I think that also Atletico Madrid are a bit weaker at the back than they've been in prior seasons. I think that Bersallico, Savic are not as strong in right back and right centre back. Bersallico doesn't go forward, but Saul does, so it will be probably a very much flat four with the left back pushing forward a bit more. But in the end, what they need to be is, as usual, being stronger at the back and being good in front of goal.
Quick word about the ref, Guillaume.
Matteo Laoz, who was, of course, at Manchester City, Monaco. And I don't think either of both teams were very, very happy with this performance. But he's one of those referees that has got a very good press because he lets teams play, which in a way may benefit Barcelona than Atletico Madrid. And
also, the two players who are with him in that midfield are not the tallest in the world. So why is that significant, Marcelino?
Well, this is coming back to what Guillaume suggested in a few minutes ago, going back to the left-back position, where Mathieu may be playing because he's taller than Jordi Alba. In the end, if Jordi Alba was playing, they would only be...
know each other very, very well indeed.
Taller than 175.
Great to see. He knows to the second week in a row.
Or can also inside the 11 starting.
A lifeline. Brilliant.
That might be a reason for Jeremy, but Mathieu being in the 11, starting 11 tonight.
A very good afternoon. An afternoon of great significance in La Liga. It is possible on this Sunday that we have three different leaders of La Liga. Currently at the top, if you go on the head-to-head ruling, would be Sevilla. They're on the same points as Real Madrid, who play later on this evening against Villarreal. If Barcelona are victorious, they'll go on to 54 points, a couple ahead of Real Madrid, and put the pressure on them later this evening at El Madrigal. Griezmann, there's lots of space for them to utilise on this near side of the field. Felipe Luz flies it in, Umtiti's header, Griezmann reacts, and it was Umtiti who, well, mops up for his spillage.
Poor header from Umtiti, and it's a save. Well, the goalkeeper looked like he might have had it covered, but Umtiti makes that save for his left foot, and it's good pressure from the home side, Atletico Madrid. Good strike, and it is on target from Gamero.
Well, it's a brilliant ball. Felipe Luis across it.
Brilliant keeping.
Once more, it's Ter Stegen who's giving Barcelona a lifeline.
Brilliant goalkeeping, Rob, to the rescue once again.
They're looking lethal when they do, but they're having to absorb so much pressure.
Anticipation. He knows, Ter Stegen knows he's going to square it. It's brilliant.
Iniesta to Messi to Suarez. And it's a free kick in a very tempting position here, and it was a foolish foul to give away.
Up in the air here, I think. Clever play from Suarez.
He gets right under Savic, doesn't he?
He looks at Savic before he does anything. Have a look, and then he just gets himself and thinks, I'm going to get a free kick, and he does brilliant. Savic obliges, to be fair.
To the finest exponents for the free kick. just standing over it, playing a game of poker. It's Messi! It's a magnificent save from Oblak. Wow. A circus save.
This was moving Rob. Curling right across the top of the wall, heading for the top corner. Brilliant save from Oblak. This is the free kick. What a free kick it is. Top corner, gets across with the right hand. You'll see it better. Heading for the postage stamp, Rob. And the keeper. This is a free kick. Oh, he's definitely grabbed. Savage gets a hold of him. TT, Rob, he's got every cause for complaint.
In many ways, though, that did clear the route for PK to get the header on the ball. It's not too often that you see Luis Suarez rush and miss an opportunity like that.
No, and well, Savage gives the ball away cheaply, Rob, and then lovely ball from Messi. Plays Suarez in. I can't believe he's missed the target that much. Looks as if, what's he trying to, is he hitting with the outside? He looked like he was trying to curl it with the inside of his right foot.
But the obvious thing was to put the ball across the face of goal. But Ter Stegen was holding his angles and protecting that near post, rule 1 of goalkeeping.
He done really well. His positional play game was excellent. Look at the pace here from Griezmann. Angles tight, and he comes.
In the last couple of years haven't had an impact. Depending on this man, Messi. Balls to Rafinha. Rafinha tries to get his feet. He'll have a second stab at it. Savage does just enough. Neymar. Big chance. Savage closes him down. Luis Suarez. Rafinha! Oh. It was a lucky goal. It was an ugly goal, but it was an important goal for Barcelona.
Shot blocked. And then it spins kindly. And then Suarez has a shot that's blocked. The ricochet falls kindly for Rafinha. He's first to the rebound. Certainly good fortune, but you make the most of your good luck. And that gives Barcelona a huge advantage.
Well, a goal from one of the less likely sources. Rafinha was a controversial selection ahead of Ivan Rakitic. But he's proven his coach right.
Look at the many players there is done today.
Lengthy instruction from Luis Enrique. They're not going to make the changes. They're defending a Koke free kick. There are some giants in there as well. Savic has broken away from most of them. Play to the near post. Oh, straight in!
Godin's claiming it.
Oh, Godin, he's taking that.
On football, if you get the right delivery, Koke's delivery. No, who's the onside?
Yeah.
Well, he is. And he gets a great touch on it. Have a look. Just a deft touch, a little deft touch there. And the keeper's beaten. So important. Just like the goal he scored that won the league for them a few years ago. Look, he sandwiched in between.
Well, Correa goes over there to console him. And it's going to be Luca Dean who's coming on. We've got the two fullbacks, of course, Jordi Alba and Luca Dean.
Well, Jordi Alba's the obvious choice, but he doesn't seem to want to put Jordi Alba in. Split second there, you can see that contact on the inside of his left knee, and then he twists the ankle.
Suarez to Messi. Risalico is knocked over. The ball was blasted against him by his own man Godin.
Oh, the yellow card. He said it for something he said. Yeah, something he said. And this is the nudge. I think he goes down easy for me, for Salico. And then he gets the ball kicked in his head by Godin. Land on the ground for his troubles.
No prisoners taken in if they're on scrappy goals where they've made the most of virtually nothing. Rakitic, Umtiti, given space to turn. Back to Lionel Messi! Messi again! Lionel Messi does it! A priceless goal from Lionel Messi!
to get to the knockdowns, and this one's lofted into the box. It's headed out partially, but Barcelona wins the rebound. Rakitic heads it into danger. Umtiti's got the ball, he's able to turn on it. There's a lot of red and white shirts there, but nobody closes him down. Messi's first shot is blocked just there, and then he goes on and scores from the rebound, first to it. And that's that little edge that you have to have, anticipating wise. And that's a super goal for Barcelona, which really blows the title wide open. You want one of the two teams to win the match. Barcelona's
still not a harmonious team. They're still not playing the Barcelona way, but for the second week in a row, done just enough. Question is, where would they be without Lionel Messi? They wouldn't be at the top of the table. That for the second week in a row, Messi has done it in the dying embers of a game. It was a true battle today, but it came down to the little general who scored the goal, which was the difference between the two teams. 2-1 Barca.
20 domestic meetings unbeaten for Barcelona against Atletico. Messi scores and seals his 400th win with Barcelona. Messi disrupts, Messi delights, but above all, Messi decides. So the Barcelona fans celebrating know each other very, very well indeed. And Alex, molta força, that is a message for Alex Vidal, the Barcelona right-back who, of course, suffered a horrendous ankle injury, out for 5 months. So his Barcelona teammates wearing T-shirts in support of that. And Gabi and Iniesta, the two captains, are greeting each other before the game. We're almost set to go in a game which has such a huge effect, potentially, on the La Liga title race. On an historic match as well. It's the last time that Atletico will play